What's going on, guys? The Woodbury here, and Mary and I bought a grill last night, and I'm sorry for the wind. I got a lot of wind chimes and stuff. It's kind of nice out here. There's the Toyota. There's a Toyota. There's a Nova Chevy up there. But anyways, back to this grill. We bought this Kenmore grill. I'll show you guys the specs and model number. And I do like how it's built. It's very sturdy. It's got metal handles and stuff, and it was funny because there was one guy that helped me loaded this, and I was thinking about Honeywell and safety and all that stuff. And it requires a fork truck, this clamp thing, or a hand truck, or a team lift. And anybody that works at Honeywell knows what that's all about. And that's about the weight of that big Emon cabinet that we was working on. Anyways, so this guy come out there and helped me load it. They was very awesome at Lowe's working with us on it. But here it is, yeah. The Kenmore. And we got this thing put together, and it was pretty complicated. And maybe on hindsight I should have listened to Mary and let them put it together, but we did it. We put it together, went through some problems, got a little angry, but we got it figured out. So we're just going to do a basic rundown of this grill right off the bat. And then I'll tell you guys about the problems. But first off, first thing you want to look for with a grill is a heavy duty firebox. This is not a heavy duty firebox. It's thin sheet metal. This is the first problem. See, I didn't know nothing about this going into this buying a grill. I just thought it looked cool, and I thought it was an awesome grill. And I like the fact that it had good strong metal handles, no plastics. And I like the fact that it had all this storage. I mean, you guys can see there, I got my thermometer in there, which I'm super stoked about that right there. It's because I can just run that probe in there and put it in a piece of meat and have this sitting outside, and I can know my internal temperature. And that's the key to cooking meat. I mean, like if you're cooking chicken, 165, right? Well, I cook mine to 170 before I pull it, but anyways, there's a lot of storage there. Your propane goes in here, and this is the first time I bought propane. And down there at the old Piggly Wiggly, that was $45, and then you got a $15 exchange, which ain't too bad. I mean, you get a lot of life out of this stuff. So yeah, we got plenty of storage in here, good metal construction. I dig it. I dig it a lot. I like how the burners or the dials are made. I mean, that's metal, guys. This part's plastic, but that's all metal right there. I really do dig that. And it's got this cool little side burner, and you got this place. I got my rooster over here. But you got this place here that you can work off of. Just don't cover these little vents here. But then we got this cool side burner, which I will fire that up right now, and I will set that to low. Then we'll just, ain't that something? That's cool as hell right there to me. Because I never cooked with gas before, but that is awesome. Got it set on low, and it's a little bit windy. But the thing was, I wasn't getting like home temperature right now. I got it set on low, the burners, but I wasn't getting, up to like 300 and something degrees, which now it's a lot better. And I'll show you guys how I done this. So what I did, I went down to Lowe's, or not Lowe's, I went to Ace Hardware in Woodbury, and I got me some of this flashing. I don't remember what the size of that is, but we'll measure that right now. Because I don't think most of it's, well, some of it's a different width, but get my old tape measure here that my brother gave me. I think that's like, let's see what we got here. If you guys can see. So yeah, it's about 8 inches. And I got me a roll of that. I wish I could remember the prices that I paid for that, but I can't. But here's what's left of that roll right there. And this is what I did to mod my grill. There was a humongous opening right here. You guys can kind of see. There, right in there. I was losing all sorts of heat through this. So I got me some self-tapping screws. I'll show you guys those here in a second. And I made me this little panel, which I cut in half. And this one, that's the whole 8 inches right there across. And I got it crooked, you can see that. But anyways, what I'm getting at is this actually made this grill badass, y'all. It really did. Because we're holding heat now. We're on low and already our temperature's up. But these are the screws I got to use for it. I wish I had the other stuff to show you guys, the flashing size and all that stuff, but use those screws, and I mean, this is what we got, guys. I mean, look at the temperature here. We're coming up. We're on 500 degrees. So that is awesome. And there's Mike. Hey, Mike. There he is. Don't worry, you'll get you some of this Jamaican jerk chicken here in a little bit. So yeah, there's my review, and that's my Toyota, and there's a Toyota there. I don't know why I keep saying it, but that's my review on this grill. I really dig it, but you got to mod the grill. And I'll show you guys the inside of it right quick. And another thing, I'm not sure if these grates are cast iron. They're heavy duty, thick grates, but I don't think they're cast iron. And then you got this spot up here for your vegetables or whatnot you want to put up there. If you want to take some meat, cook it indirect, you could do it up there too. And there's my mod sticking up in there. So that's pretty awesome. So I am super stoked and super excited about how this has turned out now that I've actually modded the grill. And that's pretty awesome, y'all. That's pretty awesome. And we're standing here on the back porch in the wind and stuff. And that's the Kenmore review from the old wood bearing. Awesome grill. Just mod it. We gotta have temp, guys. So we'll see you next time. And there's Mike.